Okay, hello everybody. Today we're going to the roof. Whoa, they even found a way onto your roof. Those are some persistent zombies, dude. You'll need to use cabbage poults here due to your roof's angle. Remember that, and you're good to go. Yeah, so if you didn't know, the unique part about doing the roof is that because of these slopes, you can't shoot peas. If you have like a pea shooter, it will shoot, I think, either like a single square or two squares, and then it just dies. It just can't shoot any further than that. Cabbage poults bypass that restriction. So we are going to go with our sunflowers and twin sunflowers, cabbage poults. We're going to pull out some walnuts. I guess pumpkins probably aren't a terrible idea either. We don't... I'd forgotten about the bungee zombies. We do not have a defense against them at the moment. I guess I'll take some tray bombs. We'll take... I don't know if tall nuts are really necessary. We'll go for some potato mines, and we'll go with squash. Oh, we still got another spot, right. What else can we use? Oh, I don't know. Chomper, maybe? Chomper might not be a bad thing to just grab. Something I can throw down if I need it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And obviously, we can only plant where the pots are. We can't plant everywhere, so that's another thing you've got to keep an eye out for. Oh, and right, we don't have access to the roof cleaners yet, either. We're going to have to actually gain access to those sooner rather than later. Right, I'm going to need...
Are coming.
Come on, I need a cabbage bolt, please. Thank you. Where are you? You're that row. Are you going to throw? There we go. Yeah, cabbage bolts are your pea shooters. As you can, as I said, because of the slope, you can't normally hit anything. You can't, like, hit anything with pea shooters, so we use the catapults to get there. If I remember rightly, there are 3 catapult plants, I think, total. I'm starting to get enough spare sun that I can do that. One more, please. Come on. Where are you? There you are. You go there. Start placing down more sunflowers. Start building up sun a bit quicker. It's the level 10 is going to be the hard one on this one because of the gargantua. When does our first gargantua appear? You get to go there. Just in case, because I don't think I'm going to be able to break you in time. Come on, one more. I want to get that last cabbage pult in, so we at least have a full line down. Because I don't think... Oh, right, I forgot they did that. That's going to be a... Yeah, I'd forgotten they did that. That's a big problem. That is a big, big, big problem. I'm going to put a walnut there. I wish I'd remembered they did that. Uh-oh. Yeah, that can happen. This is the problem with those things, right? We don't currently have a way to deal with those zombies. Not really. It's just kind of a thing we're going to have to work with. You're going to get a second one because I think I might be able to deal with you if I have to. I'm going to put you there. You get a second cabbage pot as well. Start getting second line of sunflowers up. The thing is, because literally, if I put a pea shooter on this front row, it would work, but it is the only place it would, right? We don't have anywhere else that would work for it. We just don't have the ability to block anywhere else. So I'm just going to start getting cabbage poults in, start breading sunflowers. We'll put down some more walnuts, I guess, and I guess you're going to get to go there. Cabbage poult there, please. Put down that one, and I'm going to lose a cabbage poult. Thanks. I really love it when that happens. It makes my life so much easier. It's just one of those things, but to be fair, this is only the first roof level, so it's not massively difficult. But as you can see, the fact we lose plant pots when they die is kind of a bit of a problem. And I'd forgotten about that they could be eaten. So you have to... Ah, there we go. And that solves our problem. Because from now on, we can actually plant more plant pots. It lets me plant plants on the roof. Hey neighbour, got some new items for sale. Yes, you do. One of those is the roof cleaner. Right. Do you have a second... Ah, here we go. So the gold magnet. They collect coins and things for you, so that's their usefulness. Spike rocks are obviously just upgraded spike weeds. They're just, So you remember the zombonies, they broke the spike weed when they touched them? These ones can deal with 3 zombonies before they break. Now, I do want to save up for the cattails because they are incredibly good, but I'm not going to need them until I hit another pool level, so I'm going to take the roof cleaners for now. As you may guess, they are the equivalent to the lawnmowers on the roof, so if we don't get them, we have no spare defense. Besides that, it might be worth getting Gatling peas and putting them at the front. That is an option. But I may want to save my money. Maybe. I don't know. I think for now I'll save my money. Right. Just because I don't really trust it all. So we're going to need you, we're going to need you, we'll take you, we'll take you. We do want you and you. We'll take you. Let's take... I'm going to take a repeater. No, snow peas? Yeah, I'm going to take snow peas. Because what I'm thinking is if I put a line of snow peas... see, look, that final line's missing. If I can get a line of snow peas at the front, I should be able to just deal with all of them. A lot easier. Because it's going to help me deal with the problems. You get to go there. I'm just going to start placing those down.
We're coming.
Come on, I need... There we go. Thank you. You go there. I just start getting these lines out. But this thing, I'm like... do I start putting plant pots down now? Do I save up and get sunflowers down instead? Because they're technically the thing I should be focusing on right now. Hey, I got lucky. The zombies both going down the same line. That's what I mean. You get luck like that, because the more these I can get down, the quicker I can get everything else up. You get lucky like that sometimes at the start, where you get multiple zombies on the same line. Which means you can kind of ignore plants a little bit more, because you don't have to place down as many. In terms of cabbage pots, in terms of your first plant straight away. Because you can focus on getting... Okay, you're going to need to be there, because that's just going to be a problem. I'm going to kind of ignore that one and just let the Spadal deal with it. Because I don't really have much better of an option right now. I'm going to put you there anyway, just so I have protection in front of those sunflowers, but that's not really going to help much. Right, let's get that in. That's the final line of defense up there. I need you down here. Goodbye. Haha. It blew up. How funny. Okay, you're going to be a problem as well. You get to go there, but I'm just not going to be able to deal with you at the moment. See, that's the thing, right? The potato mines are great for goat rate like this, because they're giving like those zombies to you so early on. But if I start putting these guys down, these guys are going to really help me deal with all those problems, because they're just going to slow everything else down. And then if I go for a double line of cabbage poults for the rest of it, and I think that'll be the play. Okay, I need, I'm going to put you there. I'm going to have to... I want to get down that second line of cabbage bolts, but, and try and get the snow peas down, but I'm just not going to be able to do it in time. That might be doable, though, there. Which should help me... Oh, no, I got rid of it in time. Okay. I'll dig that one up, then. In a minute. Come on. More cabbage poults. One more cabbage poult, 2 more snow peas. And we should have... It's the thing which I know something's going to get, like, eaten, because something's going to come down and try and take something, obviously. They're going to be the problem. Once I've got the sun for it, I'll replace that potato mine with a snow pea. So that has a complete fence. Now, I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to try and condense the sunflower rows down by doing this, and then I can put, like, a 3rd cabbage pole down, because I feel like I'm going to need it. So I can now do this, and I'm not losing any sun that way. Because I feel like that's probably the smartest move I can make right now. We're starting to compress that line down. I could start putting more plant pots forward and start moving forward more, but I don't know if that's really worth it. I'm gonna go ahead of time on some of these because I know I'm gonna have the suns. I should have some of the sun spare, just because of the build-up time on the build-up time for the upgrade is huge. Okay, I'm gonna lose that one. But I can place a new one back down straight away. There we go. You say the build-up time on getting it's the recharge time on those seeds. They're really long. So I'm better off right now doing this, and I don't really need all that much sun going forward anyway. I mean, I can argue I can start putting plant pots down and doing this as like an extra defensive line at the front. That is something I can do, which is probably a terrible idea, but I don't know how much useful it's going to be at this point in time. How close I am to, you know, the final wave. So maybe it's not that useful to do, but I might as well get them down. Plus, they do help. Because the thing is, as well, the pole vaulters will pole vault over plant pots. They do count. So you can shove some plant pots like earlier on to slow things down because they don't cost much. They don't have much health, but and obviously this can happen as well, which is kind of useful. The fact that you can lose them just to those bungee zombies, which is just, you know, a free defense that you're not paying for. So you can't really argue with that. Okay, we got nearly got all the sunflowers to a tier 2. We didn't get all twin sunflowers. I'm going to put another walnut there, because why not? But this should be over soon enough. See, these levels, they're not difficult, but it does sort of limit you to what plants you can use a bit more. Aha, the corn pult, yes. Which has one of the most powerful upgrades in the game. Oh, I'm even further back on plant pots now. We have a ladder zombie. Right. If I remember the ladder zombies, right? Because it's been a while. They climb over things. Which is a problem. Right, okay. We need plant pots. We need you. We'll take you. I'll take both of those just because I have it's useful to have access to both of those. I'll take you, of course, and maybe although the ladder zombies, maybe I should take tall nuts instead. Maybe that'd be the smarter play. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take tall nuts, and I'll take the snow peas again because that tactic was really working, but I don't know if I'll get forward far enough. Just because it's going to take a while to get there. Like, I'm not going to be able to spend, like, any spare sun on plant pots till I have a defense line up. Just because I'm not going to have that much room for... I'm going to only do a single line as well, because I'm just not going to have space for it. Now, the one downside... I should have put cabbage bolt down. Because the downside of these guys is they don't do that much damage. However, every now and then, they do this. And hurl a glob of butter at the zombies, which is quite an easy way to slow them down. I need to get one back up, come on. So, There we go. So it can be useful to do it, just because if you get that lucky throw that does, and you can get multiple in a row, like that, which definitely deals with the zombies quite well. Okay, need one in the middle. 2 more sun, please. Come on. 1, 2. You go there. Let's get this line down. I'll put some... Arguably, it can be better to go for these guys than the cabbage poults. But, you know, you gotta adapt as you go, but it can arguably be a better idea. Maybe I do have space for a second sunflower row. Because the thing about these guys is because they can propel that butter, which slows everything down, they do kind of take the snow peas' place. And some aspects even better, because they freeze the zombies in place, not just slow them down. But let's go for... If I do this, and then if I can get another sun, let's go for a second one. Because if you can get enough of these, they will just kind of stop everything in place. Because obviously, the more of them you have, the higher the chance the thing's going to get hit with butter. And if you're hitting everything with butter, then nothing moves. It's a really good tactical benefit. In a way. Don't know why I'm speaking like that, but yeah, well... But you get what I mean, right? It's one of those things that if you can get them, if you get a lot of these down, they're throwing butter so often. But the one downside to it is when they slow a zombie down with butter, other zombies can overtake them. In which case the focus swaps from the original zombie to the one that's overtaking. So that's the thing. But they have one of the coolest upgrades of any of the plants in this game, like by miles. If I do this as well, start putting up my snow pea defense at the front, it will stack up with obviously the butter effects and be great because it gives the corn cobs a chance to slow everything down. And then if I start putting, like, that tall nut defense in the front, I think that's currently the plan. We're obviously about halfway through right now, so let's start doing this. The tall nuts look so stupidly large in those plant pots. Like, absolutely absurd. Because I don't think he can... Yeah, you can't freeze... You can't slow those guys with snow peas, either. Oh dear, this is going to go badly. I think if I hadn't put that snow pea there, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Oh no, they can... They can climb over the tall nuts? I didn't realise they could. Maybe it wasn't as worth getting tall nuts as I remembered. I mean, it's going to be helpful for just health value, isn't it? But if they can climb over them, that's a little less useful than I remembered. I guess I'm going to start doing sunflower upgrades. Because I haven't really got anything else to spend sun on right now. Start getting my tall nuts down as well. I could put a load of potato mines down as well as like a frontline defense, but not massively worth it. Anything I put, I feel like they're gonna blow up before they get there. But I mean, I can start doing it. It's not like a terrible idea, by any stretch. They do take a while to recharge, but it's an extra layer of defense to the front, you know. Oh goody. More sun, please. Yes, more sun for me. I do love having more sun at my availability. I don't think I'm gonna get a full line of potato mines down though. I'm gonna get the full line of tall nuts down, but I think that'd be about it. Like, the zombies do get pretty close as well, so it's like, and obviously, I don't lose the plant pot each time, but you get situations like this where it's like, it's a question of if it's even worth it, because of how close the zombies get. I'm going to put you there, because that plant pot's really taking damage anyway. And I'm probably going to lose something. think there's still bungee zombies to deal with. Hey, dealt with one of them. So this guy's gonna get frozen still and then exploded once he unfreezes himself. Somebody's gonna get exploded. There we go, they both are. That's useful. So this is working out quite well in my favour then. Could put another one down, but it's not really worth it. Those guys won't survive that much longer. They won't get through the tall nut, definitely. So I think that's another level down, gone quite well. Oh, the coffee bean. Right, this is a fun one. So, as it's about to tell us, so I haven't tried planting mushrooms during the day yet, because I already knew that if you try and do that, that doesn't do anything. They're asleep during the day, but the coffee beans wake the mushrooms up. So you can use the mushrooms during the day, which is very useful. Pogo zombies. Oh, dear God. I'm getting everything thrown at me now. Absolutely everything. Shop. Is there anything else in here now? No, it's just going to be... Okay. There's some upgrades I do really want to get, but I don't think we have access to them. And there's a plant I really want to get, but I don't know how long it goes before we get access to that one either. Because the thing is, if I take this one, you'll see all the mushrooms light up. Because you can take them, even though they're grayed out, but they don't do anything. For some reason, like, I could take the Tangle Keep, but it'd be completely useless on this level. But if I take that, obviously all the mushrooms light up. But the magnet shroom is obviously a shroom, so if you want to use that during the day, you do need the coffee bean. But I don't think the pumpkins work with, I don't remember if the pumpkins protect against the bungee zombies. As far as I remember, they don't, which is why I haven't bothered. If I'm wrong, then great, I've been wasting time. But, we'll do you, torn up potato mine as per usual. It feels like a pretty decent strat to go with. Get sundown first of all. Just, do that, and then you're down the bottom. Cool. Speed up that first bit where nothing's really happening, you know? Because there's not really anything else to do in that time frame, is there? So, you might as well. Okay, there we go. Get more sun down. Give me one more. I want to get that. I want to get more sunflowers down. There we go. I knew another zombie would be coming soon. Which is why I'm waiting. Waiting to deal with it, because that way you're not caught as off guard. Alright, where's the next one coming? So I need to know. Let's start getting second row sunflowers down. Could do an upgrade already, but I think that might be a little bit hasty up there. Cool, so the last one I got to do is the one in the middle. You can go there. You back up. Yep, cool. Right now we're going to start putting plant pots down. Start pushing forward with our second row of you, like that. As soon as we need to, which obviously is now, considering what's coming down that aisle. But we want to get those 2 rows of sunflowers down. I said I used to play this when I originally played this game way back when. I used to play with only a single line of sunflowers. That's just how my brain liked to do it. For whatever reason, when I played this when it first came out it first came out on like Xbox 360 when I was playing it. The problem with that is it gives you more defense, yes, because you get that extra row of plants, but it kills you in sun. You're always at a deficit. Like you've seen, I'm usually really sun positive in these levels, and that's a lot of that is attributed to the fact that I do the double sunflower rows, because it just, in short, I'm still going to be behind, like, especially while I'm building. But that's just a guarantee of the way the system works. You're never going to be, like, ahead of the curve. It's just not how it works. So, hey, we got some coins. Cool. Come on, let's get some sun up. I'm building in a weird order today, apparently. You get to go there. I wouldn't normally be building in such an odd order, but apparently I'm trying to get the walnuts out earlier than usual, because I know the recharge time is slow. Maybe that's probably what I'm thinking. I don't know that's what I'm thinking, but I assume that's what I'm thinking. I would like access to that, please, because I want to slow those zombies down a bit. Thank you very much. I would like to be able to slow the other ones down too, but I don't know if I'm going to get enough sun in time. I am. There we go. Because you need to be stopped. The butter is so helpful for that as well, because it just stops everything in its tracks. Come on, die before I... There we go. Need that butter to hit it before it becomes a problem, you know? I should probably start thinking about getting those potato mines out if I'm going to get them out. Maybe starting to do sunflower upgrades as well. But it's not a necessity. I don't think you can hop over that. I think if you get hit by butter in air, you stop in air. I feel like that might be how that works. Ooh. I haven't been paying attention to my tool nuts. They were recharged. It's not good. I do forget they can climb over in tool nuts. It's like they can't be jumped over, but these zombies can use the ladders. It's one of those things that it slips my mind because it doesn't come up all that often. Come on, there we go. Last tool nuts in. Let's start pushing the sunflower upgrades then. Starting to get more sun out. I think I'm about to get another potato mine up. Yep. I feel like I may lose the potato mine for the American football zombie? Yeah, American football. I want to call it the rugby zombie. That's not rugby. There's too much armor. There's too much armor and padding for it to be rugby. So it might even be worth me getting a third line of corn down. Start getting that third lane down, and then we can just start doing it that way. I mean, I'm starting to reach the point on sun that it's not really a problem. So yeah, why not? Let's start pushing that. We'll start pushing down sunflower T2s as well. Give it extra chance to do damage, you know. Mine. And then let's... This is only mid-wave as well, isn't it? Didn't realise we were still that early in. Thought we were a bit later through than that. Hey, gold coin. Forget this one goes on for a while, doesn't it? It's when you get... It's only level 5-4 as well. But I think we may be ending it off this one, to be fair, because it's nearly been half hour, and I like to keep these episodes about half hour-ish, because that is the classic Let's Play length. And apparently that's what my brain runs on. Could go longer, but it'll easily push another 5-10 minutes, and you know, people are more likely to watch a half-hour video than they are a 40-minute video, so logistics? No, it's not even close to the right word. Come on, I don't lose the... Hey, I'm not going to lose the spadal. I'm going to lose that one, though. There's no way otherwise. But it'll kill both of them. There we go. Replant you. Oh, I did lose that one as well. Okay. Thought I'd get away with it. Do you know what? I'm wondering... I don't think I'm going to get the last sunflower upgraded. I think all of them but one are going to be twins. I think that middle one's going to stay a single for the rest of it. I say I don't need the sun. And I don't think, yeah, I was going to say, I'm not going to have a full line of potato mines at the end of this either. It's just going to take too long to recharge. The one thing I wish... You can make these recharge... There is a way... Well, there is a way to get a faster recharge on plants. Sort of. In one of the upgrades you can get from Crazy Dave is a plant called the Mimic. And I don't know if it's just called the Mimic or if it's something else, but it is a Mimic. You can use it to replicate any other plant. So you can end up with 2 copies of a plant in your grid, which means obviously the recharge time is halved. Because you've got a second one you can use. I might get that final potato mine in. I don't know if it'll survive till it's grown though. I am not getting that. Nope. That's going to become a problem. And this is where I'm like, if I had a squash, I could deal with that, but because I don't, I can't deal with that. But the ladders are really annoying though. That's the one thing. See, cabbage. You could do this. I would like to point out, by the way, you could probably do this level just as easy with cabbage bolts, as I have with the corn bolts. But you're probably going to find that the tall nuts or walnuts or whatever you put here are probably going to take more damage. You're probably going to lose more, but you still make it fine. Anyway, we've unlocked the watering can, which means we've unlocked the Zen garden. Hey, check it out. You found a watering can. Oh, this occasion I present you your very own Zen garden. Here, leave sight with a couple of sprouts. Grow them full size. They'll reward you nicely. Have fun. So, the Zen garden is a thing we can do. There are plants. Some of the important ones here are the marigolds. Marigolds get you money, just consistently over time. I forget how much water they want. It's kind of a whole thing. Right, I can't back. Oh, I don't think I can back out of here either. This is like the tutorial bit for it, right? Yeah, now, plant food is the thing we need. Welcome to my Zen garden section of my shop. I'll give you some fertilizer for stopping by. Take a look around, see if there's anything else you'd like. There we go. And we now have 3 pages, as you can see. The 3rd page is all this coming sooner. More plants. Marigolds, which are the important ones. The golden watering can, which waters a 3x3. The guide lets me move plants around. The phonograph lets me play music. Keeps them happy for a whole day. Bug spray. So we want the gardening glove. Bug spray, fertilizer are consumables, right? The phonograph, I'm pretty sure, isn't. The gardening glove lets me move things around. It is kind of important to get that. The rest of the upgrades in here are quite expensive. Now, fertilizer is something we're going to need. I'm probably going to need another one of them, to be fair. I've got 10, okay. But these guys are both wanting them. And see, we have marigolds. These guys literally just give us money. That's what they do. You can see why I really wanted the glove. Just being able to move things around in this grid is way easier. There are 3 different gardens. There is this one, there is the night garden, and then there's the aquatic garden. Which, as you can guess, is for the aquatic plants, the shrooms, and everything else that goes in here. Have direct access to the shop where we can do where we can buy upgrades. Gold watering can and phonograph are the 2 most important ones in here, by far, and should get those if you can. Continue, please, but we're not going to actually. Zen garden is pretty nifty, huh? You can visit any time from the main menu. But enough of that. It's time to defend your house. I have to warn you. You're going to hate this next level. Why? Because it's non-stop bungee zombie after bungee zombie. I hate those confounded bungees. I hate them. I hate them with a passion and a vengeance. A whoop-de-doo! Here come those idiots now. Yeah. Those. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I guess we are going through to this level then. I wasn't expecting on it, but, we are playing this level, apparently. Well, I'll get down the line of chompers, I suppose. I can't argue with that. These ones are, I'll keep trying to plant plant pots and the cherry bombs in stock for when I need them. Pumpkins, I'm not sure where I'm going to use those. Can I get another chomper, please? There we go. Full line of chompers. To be fair, these guys are probably worth putting in pumpkins just because they have that recharge time when they're chewing. Probably would help quite a bit. The thing is they give you all of these and it's like, okay, but am I supposed to be putting down entire new layers of them? Let's do that. like a plant pots just to... It's like I'm doing... Oh, they can stretch a whole square in front of them, can't they? I forget they can actually stretch that far ahead of them. So if I get more of these guys, I can... Cause it means you could... If you have a double layer of these, they work. Because they can still attack the zombies. I really hope one of those finishes chewing sooner rather than later. There we go. I think... I don't know how well timed this is, but it's probably kind of timed around that. There's you. You can get to go down here. Really wish one of them would finish chewing. Because they're gonna... Yeah, they're gonna become a bit of a problem otherwise. That one's gonna get bitten by the one in behind it. Okay, I'm starting to have issues in terms of space on my bar. Finally, it's eaten one. See, chompers are really good because they insta-kill everything, but their recharge timer does make them slightly annoying to use. Because you can't have more than 2 of them, right? Because if you have a third one, the one at the back becomes useless. So I think I might start keeping these as, like, replacements in case any of these get eaten. That might be where I sit for now. Can one of you swallow? Thank you. But let's just go for speed on this level, because this level's going to take a while otherwise. I guess we are doing a 40-minute video today. I wasn't planning on it, but... Yep, large wave. We're about halfway through. Cool. I've lost a couple of plant pots for no apparent reason. Oh, I lost one of you as well. Let's do that. See, this thing, the pumpkins don't last forever. They do eventually get eaten. And I may lose another one there. I can always place... I've got a couple in emergency, so I can always place them, like, at the back. Okay, I didn't mean for that to happen. Okay, we're getting in trouble now. Let's slow down a bit. You know, oh, right, I can't even... That's the other thing. You can't even place cherry bombs down without a plant pot, which is a slight quirk of this. You need to be protected again. You know what, you can go there. Because you're useful. I can't really do much else right now. I just have to kind of hope they finish eating. And the ones that get pushed through, I need to start dealing with. Kind of a lot. I guess this is kind of the defense we've got right now. Well, that's going to get eaten. I don't really want to use up the... As I say, I don't want to use up the roof cleaner on this. If it happens on the final wave, it's whatever, but... if it happens on the other waves, it's kind of an annoyance. Oh, this is going to be easy if that's the final wave. Hey, we have unlocked the garlic. Garlic is an interesting plant. When zombies walk up to it, they either go to the lane above or lane below of it. So they kind of walk around it. But I'm going to call that one there, because I wasn't... Oh, goody, it's a basketball thrower. I'd forgotten they existed. Actually forgotten the catapult zombies had completely existed. You know, you picked up the ladder for $8.99. Wasn't that bad, really. Yeah, the bungee zombies are so annoying. So there is a way to deal with them, but we haven't unlocked it. Yeah, the catapult zombies I'd forgotten about. And, yeah, the catapult zombie. I definitely do want to try and get that one, because that's usually the one that's, I say, the cryptozoologist achievement is related to that, because that's usually a zombie you just won't encounter without luck. But we're gonna call this one here. So I will see you all in the next video where we have a go at 5, 6, and probably push through the final 5 levels of the roof. We'll work it out as we go. I might do some more mini games. The Zen Garden stuff I'm probably going to be doing a decent bit of it off camera, just because it isn't the most entertaining gameplay wise. Like, you know, if I have something interesting to say, I'll show you. But a lot of that is just kind of watering plants on a grid, and that's about it. So I will see you all in the next video, where we once again have to try and defend our roof from far too many zombies.